Hello, and welcome to Dev's Corner. I'm Dev, and today we'll be talking about teachers. Now I'm being really broad here. I'm just gonna talk about all the teachers that I've had, like all primary school teachers that left a big impact on me. These are the ones that left a specifically big mark on me and that affected me later on in my life. The first teacher I'm gonna be talking about is a teacher that I am going to call Millie. Millie was a teacher with these big frizzy hair. It was big and brown and it looked really funny. I always enjoyed watching it flop around as she walked. It was pretty great, not gonna lie. She was a pretty strict teacher, like most of the time, with me at least. She wouldn't take any of my stupid bratty nonsense when I'm like talking in class. One time when I had finished her year, she was my year 6 teacher and I was in year 7. I had to take some papers down to her from the next teacher I'll be talking about. When I reached her, instead of just, handing her the papers being like, here you go, miss. Instead, I ended up walking up to her and, as casually as you could imagine, said, Hey, Millie. And she just didn't talk to me. She just stared at her papers with the sternest face I've ever seen a teacher have in my entire life. It was pretty amazing. And then I realized, oh crap, I'm sorry, miss. Yeah. I was a dumb guy, but she acknowledged me after I called her miss instead. It was great. But there was also a different time when I was being all bratty still, and I started drawing on the walls with like bits of charcoal and black stuff. And she pulled up and she said, oh, here's a blue card. Now, a blue card was like this really, really intense thing. Like it was something you'd have if you were put in detention, basically. And most of the students were like, oh, I don't want a blue card. Blue card's bad. And then I, giving no shits about the blueness of her cards, immediately said back to her, it's just this charcoal stuff, I can get rid of it in an eraser. And she said, what? I said, I can just get rid of an eraser. And she said, what did you just say to me? And I said, look, it's just there, I can erase it right now. And she said, that's talking back. That's a red card. And I got really mad at her because I thought, oh, what? You give me a red card because I spoke my mind? That's not fair. You shouldn't talk back to authority figures. They've gone through a lot more than you. They have more experience in life. You gotta give them your respect. Okay, the next teacher that I'm gonna talk about here, I'm gonna call Bundy. Bundy was a very nice lady. She was quite nice. It was good. She was my year 7 teacher, and she had this like long flowing ponytail. Well, not long, but like long enough for me to think, oh wow, that's really pretty. She used to always have her hair tied back and walk with like this kind of skip kind of thing. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but she looked constantly happy and peachy all the time, even when she was angry. And I thought that was pretty great for a teacher. And I still hope that when I become a teacher, if I do, I could walk with the same happiness and joy that she has just from being in the classroom. So hopefully I can get there. She's still teaching. I had to look up with my primary school teachers if these two are still teaching. Millie became deputy principal there when she was just a year 6 teacher, so that's pretty neat, man. I'm happy about that. And Bundy has not. Bundy's still just a normal teacher. But yeah, those are my primary school teachers, and hopefully I'll make a video soon about my high school teachers. I'll be making a separate video on them. Thank you for checking out my primary school teachers, you pervs. And I'll see you next time on Dev's Corner. Bye-bye!